She's a bad mamma, just as fine as she can be.
Hi, I'm Tammy. Welcome to my kitchen. Again, I just want to show my outfit first because it's really important. My pants are White House Black Market that I got at Goodwill for $1.99. My top is Ann Taylor that I got for $2.50. Bracelets, $1.99 at Goodwill. My top, by the way, was from ARC. Shoes were not on sale. They're Steve Madden, but hey, I saved so much money on my outfit, I could afford Steve Madden shoes. So, just saying. Today we're going to cook veggie burgers, which for some people might be like, ooh. I haven't not cooked these before, so we'll see what kind of face I make at the end of the day. We're going to do veggie burgers and an apple onion slaw. So again, it might not sound too appealing, but I bet it's going to taste really good. First thing we're going to do is we're going to make an easy tomato sauce that we're going to top the veggie burger with. And here's the thing. And I did get both of these recipes from Better Homes and Garden magazine. It was not something listed under a $10 meal, but I looked at the ingredients and knew that I could make it into a $10 meal for a family of 4. So the first thing where I saved money was they actually called for a 14.5-ounce can of diced tomatoes. And then they tell you to do fresh basil. It's April right now. Fresh basil is not cheap. I refuse to pay $4 or $5 for fresh herbs when I could buy an entire plant for $4 or $5, plant it in the yard, and have it for the entire year. So what I did was I just bought the diced tomatoes that already came with garlic, oregano, and basil, and that cost me 69 cents. If I had used this can of tomatoes and done fresh basil, it would have cost me like $5. So do this. Just stick them in a food processor. And you just want to, we're trying to get a consistency, kind of a thick consistency. Pop this off. And we're going to top our veggie burger with this later. And in the summertime, again, when basil is cheap or you're growing it yourself, oh my God, it is going to make a difference. But for $4 or $5, not that much of a difference if you have to buy it out of season. I'm going to set this aside. I have 2 Granny Smith apples. You could actually use any apple that you want. Again, I got this recipe from Better Homes and Garden magazine. You want to core your apples and then just thinly slice them. I happen to get Granny Smith apples because they were on sale. I wouldn't be getting something that wasn't on sale. If Red Delicious was on sale, I would have been getting Red Delicious. You know, if you just wanted to try to eat a little healthier every week, every month, why not substitute a vegetarian meal in place of meat every once in a while? Cheap. Good, hopefully. Okay, this was 2 Granny Smith apples. I have a half a small red onion that I thinly sliced. A tablespoon of lemon juice. A tablespoon of honey. You want to get that mixed up really well to where the honey's not just sticking. Set that aside. We're going to make our veggie burgers next. What I have is a 15-ounce can of cannellini beans. Excuse me if I butchered that. Also known as white kidney beans. And I can personally say that I have never eaten a burger made out of beans. My burgers have always had hamburger. So we're going to drain this, rinse them. You can always find these beans on sale. There's a lot of protein, fiber, little fat, little sodium, because we rinsed them. Now you can mash them with a fork or you can mash them with a potato masher. This is like my new favorite product I bought, which I used a couple times ago on a video. Got it from the dollar store. I'd never owned a potato masher. So you just want to mash these up. I don't know, this does not look like a hamburger in the making to me. Next thing we're going to do is add 1.5 cups of soft breadcrumbs. Let me explain the difference between soft breadcrumbs and dry breadcrumbs. Dry breadcrumbs are the things that you buy in the container, or like panko, and it says dry breadcrumbs. We want something a little bit more moist that's going to help build that burger. This is simply the bread that we're going to use, that we're going to put our burger on later. It's country Italian bread. I toasted it in the oven at 200 degrees. Then you put it in a food processor and pulse it. Add that. Next thing we're going to add is 1/4 cup of shredded carrot. This does not sound like a burger, does it? 1/4 cup of chopped onion. I'm using red simply because that's what I had in my house. If you had white or yellow, you could do that. 1 egg. Actually, I just realized as I was about to put the parsley in that I was not supposed to add the entire container of breadcrumbs that I made. So this is going to have extra breadcrumbs. You actually wanted to keep half of the breadcrumbs out on a plate. You know what? Okay. So what you actually want to do, and the recipe, written recipe will actually be accurate, you only want to add half of the 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs. I have some chopped parsley. We're going to add half, not the entire container. This is, I don't know about you, but this does not look like a hamburger to me. I have not added any seasonings. I would eat that just like it is right this second. It tastes really good. I'm going to throw in just a little bit of pepper, a little bit of kosher salt, stir it up a little bit more. Meantime, I'm going to add some olive oil over here to our skillet. We are going to add 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to turn it up to about medium-high and let that warm up. I'm going to make my patties. Let's see what these are like. Oh, it's really easy to shape, not too soft. Kind of just coat it. A little bit more of that breadcrumb and parsley. Dollar amount, which I have not mentioned yet, for the veggie burgers and the salad, $6.18 for a family of 4. I'm just challenging you, try it. It's $6. If you don't make the salad, it's like $4.36. Try it and then email me back and go, oh, well, that was really good, or no. The oil is hot. Let's place these burgers in. Sizzles like a burger. We're going to cook these for about 8 minutes. About 4 minutes on each side. Our apple and onion slaw is made. Our tomato sauce that we're going to top this with is made. The only other thing we're going to do is the way I'm going to serve this is 1 piece of country Italian bread with the burger on top and the sauce. I'm just going to slowly toast this in the oven at 200. By the time that's ready, our burgers should be ready. Our veggie burgers are ready to be turned. They smell excellent. Might have cooked them a little bit too long on that one side because I set the timer for like 3 hours instead of 3 or 4 minutes. Our veggie burgers are done. So now let's plate. I'm going to pull out my bread that's been toasting. Again, you could use hamburger buns, you could use pumpernickel, regular wheat bread, whatever. And this is an open face sandwich that I'm doing. We are going to put some baby spinach leaves. Pop a burger on here. We're going to top this with our easy tomato sauce. and I just want to be fancy. Some of our apple and onion salad. Now, here's the deciding factor. That burger is really good. You know what? It's not a hamburger, but it tastes really good. I'm actually amazed. The apples, the onion, the honey, all works really well together. This veggie burger is excellent. Family of 4, a little bit over $6, veggie burgers, apple and onion salad, fabulous casual outfit, and we'll see you next week. Bye.